all of the shape tools, except for the star tool and the flare tool, actually create live shapes. Live shapes have different attributes, as you'll see. With 2 rectangles created, you'll make some changes to the first. So select the selection tool, come on out here and click in the first rectangle you created. Now move the pointer over the middle point in the top part of the rectangle here, and you can see that this is the bounding box. You can resize it from here. Drag up to make it taller. Now as you drag, if you want to resize from both sides at the same time, press the Option key on Mac or Alt key on Windows, and you can see it does it from both. When you see a height of about 3 inches, we're going to go pretty tall here. Release the mouse button and then the key. Now to rotate the rectangle, move the pointer just off a corner. You're going to see just off a corner, you're going to see these little rotate arrows. Drag to rotate the shape. Now as you drag, press the Shift key and it constrains it to 45 degrees. When you see 270 in the measurement label there, release the mouse button and then the key. In the transform section of the properties panel over here, you can see a lot of values like X and Y position, width and height, etc. We're going to change the size of this here a little bit. So make sure that this is deselected. In other words, it looks like this. This maintains the width and height so that they change proportionally. Select the height value right here and change that to 0.75. Now in the book I say 0.75 just so you don't miss the decimal. And I actually put comma 75, so I'll put 0.75, there we go. Press return or enter to accept the change and you should see it out there. Okay, now by default the shapes are filled with white and have a black stroke, but you can change that. So click the fill color box over here in the properties panel. Make sure that the swatches are selected and you're going to choose a brown. I'll choose something like a brown that has it's 50, 50, 60, 25. This one right here. So you're going to see the tooltip that shows up. You can pick that color if you want, or another color, it doesn't matter. Now, to hide these swatches, press the Escape key before you move on. And then come over here and click the Stroke Color box in the Properties panel. And we're going to remove the stroke. Now, we could have set the value at 0, which removes it, or change the color. So click the color None here to remove it. You can then press Escape and deselect by choosing Select, Deselect, and save your file.